Good evening and welcome to Joburgtv. I'm of course your host for the evening, guest for starting tonight. We are in Rosebank at FotoZA doing Photographers Unknown. So what happens in this specific exhibition? Photographers come and expose, exhibit their work. You as a purchaser buy without knowing, wait for it, whose work it is, how much the price is, and when it was shot. That is the price element to it. So let's go inside and see this work of art. So we are at FotoZA with the curator, Miss Renee Warrington. Renee, I'd like to know, what is a curator? Let's start there.
It's a complicated question. You have your formal curators who've studied for years, and you have people who enter the industry and just pick up experience working at galleries. That would be me. Okay. I kind of started working at galleries about 15 years ago. And so my job as curator is to put together the content for all the shows, to choose the photographers, to kind of build up a certain standard of work, and then according to that standard go, right, I want those and those and those photographers, and to approach them and please come and show at my gallery.
This then leads to my next question. What was the criteria for this specific exhibition to choose the photographers?
Quality of the work. So the concept for me was exhibitions can be very intimidating and very formal. I mean, we sometimes have people walking past asking us if they can come in, asking permission, because galleries can be intimidating. So I wanted to do something fun. That's why I came up with the idea of Photographer Unknown. So we do list the photographers on the show, but we don't attribute any of the images to the photographers. So you don't know what the print is worth, you don't know the reputation of the artist, you don't know where it was taken.
Wow. So
you are simply left with an image in front of you and whether you like that image or not.
I'm also here with Kim Latbrook, fancy surname, who's also one of the exhibitors or photographers here at the specific exhibition. Kim, I'd like to know, when did you start as a photographer?
Yeah, I started quite a while ago now, 20 years ago. I'm a photojournalist with
legend.
Some would say, I don't know. So I started 20 years ago and I work for a news agency. So yeah, it's been my passion since I was a teenager.
What inspires your work? Because I know news can sometimes be a bit dull. What inspires your work?
You know, what inspires me still today is that the camera for me is a way to explore other people's lives.
Wow.
And I think what's important for me in the context of South Africa and as a news photographer is to tell the current situation in the country.
Hey.
So my pictures on the wall, which I won't show you or tell you their numbers, are documentary pictures.
Yes.
And I feel it's important for me as a photojournalist to keep telling the story of our country, South Africa and Zanzibar.
Oh, I think for the evening this has to be one of my favorite interviews. We're here with a man himself, Mr. Justin Dingwall, who did the model of the world, Tyra Banks' cover shoot recently. How was that?
It was an absolutely incredible experience. The fact that she found me on social
Instagram.
On Instagram, I was a little bit flabbergasted. The fact that she actually first followed me,
I can't believe that.
then she still posted my work and commented that I was her new favorite photographer.
Yes.
And then flew me to LA 3 weeks later to go do a photo shoot with her, which was just an absolutely incredible experience.
Tebis, I'd like to know from you, when did you start as a photographer?
I started like 3 years ago as a photographer. Yes.
No.
Even might be less. Might be like 2.5 years.
Yes.
Yeah. But basically I'm a cinematographer, so I've been doing it for like 10 years. So in essence it's almost the same thing. So.
But then can you please elaborate?
Cinematography was more visual, like in terms of video, moving stills. So I ended up going into still photography. Yeah.
And there you have it. We saw the work of Justin Dingwall, Kim Latbrook, Tepiso Seleke, and so many more. We still don't know which one of their work it is, but we do know that it is good and valuable quality. Catch us again next time on Joburgtv Team Lifestyle.